Look, I'm gonna help some of y'all out there. 'Cause I think y'all having some issues, but you still in the right place at the right time. You still where you supposed to be. Uh, damn. Gotta watch the clothes, y'all. Even though all my clothes be old and rotten, I still be king. I still be king. Some of y'all having some issues out there. Uh, like, for example, I was listening to a lady lecture the other day. She said somebody got caught and didn't know nobody was looking. I think it was doing drugs. And that same thing go for sex. When the chosen, one thing I know about the chosen, for a fact, it's hard for me to tell a chosen one now. I can tell an angel or a demon faster than I can a chosen, because both sides protect them. It's different. But mainly God protect them. It's just the way that revelation stuff is. It's the way that is. It's revelation. When it told them, it said, go out there and destroy so many percentage of the world, but don't touch my anointed one with the seal. That same thing, protection. So anyway, I felt like saying it in the shower. I don't feel like saying it now. Anyway, y'all at the point now where y'all been double dutching in y'all sins, and you feel like you're on the brink of losing your consciousness. You're still in a great place right now. You're in a place where you're tapering off and you don't realize that. Some of y'all was on mission, so don't bash yourself too hard. Some of y'all was just on me. Y'all angels. You angels. You shouldn't get disturbed with sex parts. You shouldn't get distracted with money. You shouldn't get distracted with no human tendency. You might participate in, but while you sleep in it, it's just you observing for God. Once you wake up out of it, it shouldn't affect you no more, because it's an illusion. There's no knowledge. Your Akashic records wake up inside you. And you realize, wait a minute, this ain't even making sense. Because God don't make no mistakes. You just look at the simple thing. God don't make no mistakes. God is perfect, all knowing. So whatever you done wrote off as a problem ain't a problem, basically. And once you realize that, you just walk away. But anyway, let me show y'all something. This is, let's say it's an auction going on. An auction with vessels. You're going to listen close to them. Listen real close to them. Look, Satan don't want me to say nothing. Go on, get out of here. You messing up everybody. This is real close. Like let's say you got that satellite all the chosen ones got that satellite molecule in you. That's why you feel like you keep getting caught and people watching you. God watching you. The problem with this satellite molecule is Satan see it too. You get what I'm saying? If you finna be auction off to Satan or God, basically, and Satan and God's people. So Satan people definitely got devices to monitor these molecules, which would be high vibrational people. Feel what I'm saying? And to those of you who got Satan vessel, you know you can upgrade to angel mode. You just if you a Satan vessel, then you can only if you elevate, you go 9 times out of 10 be a high vibrational angel vessel. That's it. So it ain't like it's too late for you neither. You change too. You know, remember how I told y'all I was. I realized that it seemed like I was transforming between dark and light, but they were high vibrational dark and it was a high vibrational light when I kept being stagnated. But anyway, so let's say it's a molecule. Let's say you stand beside each other, and let's say these vessels being auctioned out between Satan and God. and they want the vessels. And actually beautiful when you think about it. Sometimes I have to stop and listen to myself because it sounds good. I wish I was already out there. I made all kind of tight ass movies, bro. Been high out there. The movies would be back. The movie theater would be back high, bro. People be telling people who bootleg, don't bootleg them or you get jumped out here. Don't bootleg those, you get jumped. Don't do that. Don't bootleg those. Anyway, so you got these two vessels with each other. So you creeping, you sneaking and creeping, sneaking and geeking. But you're a chosen one. You know you're a chosen, but you ain't that serious about it, or you stuck in these circles. In other words, Satan got you by the chains. You got chains on you. Y'all got chains on y'all too. One side of you, your north side, on one side of you got chains. Satan got you chained up from your ankle to your wrist. And the other side, God got you chained up from your ankle to your wrist. And they pulling you like this. So you option off. Who wants the vessel? Which way the vessel gonna go? So, so you got the satellite molecules in you. So when y'all sneaking off, you ain't sneaking off. And then you think I'm telling it, people, mediums and stuff is telling, ain't nobody telling it. You can't, like literally, you got to make a choice. If you're going to be on Satan's side or God's side, you're an angel. All that human stuff don't apply to you anymore. Even the illnesses don't apply to you no more. Now your hardest part of your life is just making a choice. If you're going to continue to dance with Satan, that's why I said a lot of people going to have to probably lose a lot. And that's what's killing y'all right now. That's why I asked people back in the day when they used to love to talk about Revelation, I used to tell them, well, when it comes down to because a lot of them was going to college to get great jobs and going to businesses to make great money. And I say, well, if the revelation started today, would you choose God or would you choose the money? And they always say the money. See? None of them times have come. Them times is here now. That don't mean that for everybody. I don't mean that for everybody. Because some of y'all earned y'all stuff the right way. You got to take that up with God. But some of y'all took it from everybody. I did some slight, shicey stuff, whatever. It don't even, I don't know, y'all. I've been broke my whole life. I'm wealthy in spirit. I'm kind of wealthy in physical too. Just how you look at it. You don't need much. Some of y'all got so much money, it's kind of it's ridiculous. Like, what you need all that for? It make you wonder, I think what it is be people the bragging on it. It be people looking at it like, nah, he's the richest one in here. It's like, it's programming, though. It's like, it's an old program, bro. It's like these people, you go in there, when somebody, a celebrity, you go into a ballroom, a celebrity of high status, talking to another guy, and he looking at this other guy, and the celebrity respect this guy, but everybody respect the celebrity because he has high status. But the celebrity respect this guy because this guy got a lot of money. This guy is wealthy. They couldn't even produce his movies without this wealthy man right here. So the celebrity respect this guy. So when this other guy walk into the club, that guy the celebrity look up to gonna say, he got all the money. And the celebrity gonna say, oh, look there. And then he gonna go tell everybody, it's gonna be a big thing. Everybody gonna talk about, he's the rich. But what's after that? What's after that, though? Thank you. What's after that? What's after that? He's a rich guy. Y'all see him tapping me on my shoulder. What's after that? He's a rich guy. This shoulder that hurt, not this. What's after that? He's a rich guy. There ain't nothing after that. It's just that he's a rich guy. It's like, okay, well, what the money for then? What you gonna do with the money, bro? What you doing with the money? You know, it's irrelevant. Garbage, all garbage, bro. You don't need that much money, bro. I noticed something about money. If you get too much money, you gonna overindulge in stuff you shouldn't be dealing with. I mean, you gonna do it ain't gotta be bad stuff. You just gonna do unnecessary stuff. But when you got enough money, you gonna live your life to the fullest. You gonna enjoy yourself. People gonna see you enjoy yourself. You gonna do this. You gonna be enlightened, and you gonna enlighten people. But when you got too much money, you hide. You hide, bro. You hide it, no. But anyway, that is the point I was trying to make. That was kind of irrelevant, but I just wanted to say it. But anyway, back to what I was trying to tell y'all. So when you got this satellite molecule in you. Okay, then let's see. Now when you at an auction and you selling, they say sold to the sold to the man in the blue coat. You get what I'm saying? So how would you do a vessel? The antiques sit there, but the vessels is a mechanical organism, a machine, a robot. This one can sing, dance. This one right here like to do the corn. This one can sing and dance, intellectual, technology, just intellectual, beautiful. This one right here like corn on the cob. This one can sing, dance. You know what I'm saying? This one right here, take a great beating. Then it got this list of stuff with all these vessels done. Okay, now how would you sell yourself? These is two, let's say Satan and God, two of the biggest, multi-trillion, gazillion dollars individual in the whole galaxy. They standing like this. Imagine, how would you have to go? We'll let them choose for themselves. So let's watch them in the dark. What you doing in your dark places when you think nobody looking? What you doing in your dark places when you think nobody is looking? What you doing in your mind? How do you feel about yourself when you alone and you can't call nobody? Do you break under pressure and you just have to call somebody? Even if it's somebody you know you shouldn't even be calling. How do you feel about yourself? Do you truly love yourself? We'll know because of the way you act in the dark by yourself. Can you pray by yourself? Can you meditate by yourself? Can you build by yourself? Can you love yourself? How do you react when you by yourself? That's it. Oh, you gotta call Jody. Give it to me, baby. Circle calling, corn time. Oh, I said I was trying to get my life together till I got this call. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. It's just like that. It's easy. So basically, these two big dogs just gonna sit back and watch out. Satellite molecules. How high up know about it? 1% know about it. God know about it. So you can't sit there and say, but God, no, you at the auction. You are at the auction, young lady, young man. You got to auction off yourself. Now, do you want to be on God's side, or do you want to be Satan's side since you're such a high vibrational angel? Oh, it get miserable when you look at it like that, though, don't you? You just get depressed when you look at it like that, though, don't you? That's because when you finally get over that hill, you realize you need to get married. Now you realize you need to get married for real, for real. Now you realize you don't need to just get married for a business purpose. Now you realize you don't need to just get married for sex and money. Now you realize you need a lover. Now you realize you need your real. Now you see the importance in your real. Because as long as you single, and as long as you gallivanting out there, and you just doing whatever you would, give it to me, baby. And then picking on those like me that already got it together for real. I'm sitting here with my head on God's leg for real, like, God, I love you, God. I love you, God. You gonna take care of me, God? I know you gonna take care of me, God. You know how much I love you, God. While you over there hanging with Satan for real. You know what I'm saying? Just like that right there. That's it. Remember what I told you, ladies and gentlemen? If Satan and God gave you a car, automobile, that's the same color, it's the same car, how would you be able to tell the difference? But you better be able to tell the difference. I can tell the difference. Give it to me, baby. That's how I looked at that song. That song got 48 million views, bro. It couldn't have been like that before I started saying it. It probably would, though. Everybody probably loved it. I ain't even know Rich James saying that song, bro. I just know that song been stuck in my head ever since I came back. Give it to me. I guess out of the sex realm, bro. You coming out of that sex realm. I'm walking out the sex realm. I'm not in the sex realm because I'm doing things in the sex realm. I'm walking out the sex realm with God because I'm in there chilling with God in the sex realm. I'm in there with my ancestors in the sex realm. We over there looking around in the sex realm, seeing how many of you clowns is in the sex realm. Give it to me, baby. It feel miserable, don't it? You mean to tell me I really gotta get my life together? Huh, so? You mean to tell me I really gotta change my life? You mean to tell me I really gotta quit working for the devil? You mean to tell me I gotta quit working for Satan? Huh? Yeah, met the people in the street, y'all that be drunk. Huh? You mean to tell me I gotta... Huh? It's fun over here, y'all. You just gotta get over that hill, though, that lustful thinking. That's what's got you trapped. That's what got you pushing that rock up the hill. Some of you pushing the rock up the hill for real, for real. Some of you just pushing the rock up the hill in the spiritual for real. But either way it go, you pushing that rock up the hill. Some of you pushing the rock up the hill, smoking the rock for real, for real. Huh? Ain't nobody listening, y'all. I'm telling you, I only listen to God, dog. What side of the field you on? It ain't but two teams on the field.